There are no take-backs, just as in life. You must think before you move. Win with grace, loss with dignity. These are quotes by Polgar. And so this is Team Polgar. A very good day I bid to the audience. My name is Hasya Aqilah Binti Mohamed Nasaruddin 16001386 from Mechanical Engineering, and I'm here today with Polgar team to talk to you about the powerful strategy or tactic in chess that is discover attack. Introducing the members of the Polgar team, we have Suvan will be introducing the topic of the day. Prabjoth will be talking on when to use the discover attack tactic. Proceeding with the effectiveness of the tactic will be explained by Farah Diana. Mohamed Amin Izran, Eric and Heng Jun Wei will be explaining in the application of this tactic. And last but not least, Timothy will wrap up and conclude the presentation for today. This is the overview of the presentation of today, starting from how to use this tactic to hide a long-range piece, when to use this tactic to create double attack during a game, and how effective the tactic could be when playing chess. And finally, our team will be showing some examples on how to apply this tactic. Now, I would like to pass on the presentation to Suvan Arivanandan.
A very good day I bid to the audience. I am Suvan Arivanandan, ID number 19001271, and I am going to introduce this topic. Discover attack is an important technical mechanism. Discover attack is a direct attack revealed when one piece moves out of the way of another. How we can play discover attack? This tactic is very straightforward. It occurs when moving one piece creates attack for another. For example, in this chessboard, the white bishop is covering the attack of White's rook against Black's king and queen. Once the bishop moved to be3, now the Black king is being checked by White's rook, and also the White rook is attacking the Black's queen. The king must move to avoid the check. Once the Black king has moved, the White rook can easily capture the Black's queen, which is undefended. This is why discover attack are powerful, because the opponent cannot deal with both threats at once. With that being said, I would like to pass on the presentation to Prabjoth Singh regarding when to use this tactic.
A very good day and bid to the audience. My name is Prabjoth Singh, Harjindar Singh. My ID is 18002465 from Mechanical Engineering. I'll be presenting on when it is suitable to use this tactic. The discovered attack is often a deadly tactic because it can catch your opponent by surprise. There are many ways that you can employ a discovered attack to conquer a better position. One of the most common options is to use it as a way to create a double attack that cannot be defended by the other player. Former world champion Garry Kasparov quoted, "A discovered attack is always a surprise. It empowers many pieces at the same time." That's the real power behind this concept, because you have multiple pieces immediately being activated and creating multiple threats. With that being said, I would like to pass the presentation to Farah Diana Binti Azman regarding the effectiveness of this tactic.
A very good day I bid to the audience. My name is Farah Diana Binti Azman, 18002520 from Electrical and Electronic Engineering. I will be presenting on how effective it is to use this tactic. As with other forms of double attack, part of what makes discover attack so powerful is that the defender is often unable to meet both threats at once. Most of the time, that means the attacker will gain some material for their efforts. Typically, an effective discover attack relies on: the first one is a vulnerable king. The key here is that putting the king in check forces your opponent to deal with the threat you have created. The second one is undefended piece. This is the target of your discover attack. While your opponent is busy protecting their king, you can capture the undefended piece with impunity. So even if you don't capture any pieces, you can guarantee that you gain a tempo in forcing your opponent to spend a turn moving their material out of your way. Another factor making discover attack so powerful is the fact that they can be very hard to see coming. And now I would like to pass on the presentation to Mohamed Amin Izran bin Effendy for the tactic application.
A very good day, I bid to the audience. My name is Mohamed Izran bin Effendy. My ID is 190000612. I'm from Electrical and Electronic Engineering. I'll be talking on the famous play of this tactic that has been used throughout the years. The first play is from Carlos Torre Repeto versus Emanuel Lasker in Moscow 1925. During this match, Torre was not in a good position, but he used discovered attack and turned the tables to his advantage and eventually claiming the opponent's queen. This attack is largely known as the windmill. The next play, which is shown on the GIF file, is from Viswanathan Anand versus Joe Lothier in 1997. During this match, Anand used discovered attack with his bishop, leaving the black queen open to attack by his queen and his bishop threatening to gain tempo. Then Lothier tried to defend with his knight but failed, and after a few moves he resigned from the match. This shows how powerful and amazing the discovered attack really is. Moving on to the next slide. This slide shows the tactic application that our team came out with. As you can see on the board, white is able to use discovered attack on black by moving the bishop to a6 and threatening to capture the rook, while simultaneously the queen is checking the black's king. Black has only two options, either to move away from the check or block the check with the knight. In this case, black chooses to block the check with his knight, and now the bishop can capture the rook, which is undefended. That is all for the first application, and I'll be passing the presentation to Eric for the next tactic application.
Thank you, Ayden, for presenting the first application for discover attack. A very good day, I bid to the audience. My name is Sia Siew Wei, currently studying Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and my student ID is 1900760. Okay, so today I will going to explain on another application for discover attack. As you can see the chessboard, the white can play the discover attack using the bishop located at the bishop e3 and the rook located at the b1. First and foremost, white's bishop covers white's rook for attacking the black queen as a barrier. So the white bishop can move to the bc4 to check the black king, while the white's rook is attacking the black queen at the same time. So the black king has to move to avoid the check, are forced to move, else the queen can cover the check from the bishop. If the black queen cover the check, white can capture the black queen using the rook from rook d1 to rook d8. So to check black and win the game. In this case, the black king move kf8 to avoid the check. Then the white's bishop can capture the black's queen, which is left unprotected or undefended. Now, I would like to pass the presentation to Heng Jun Wei for next tactic application.
Hello sir, my name is Heng Jun Wei. I'm from EE. My ID is 190000390. And here I will be presenting the application of Discover Attack for our group. So this is the board. From this board, we can see that the white side can play the Discover Attack from here. So first, we can move the knight to e4 to check the king. From here, we can see that there's two ways for the king to move only. So either way, it will become a Discover Attack for a white. So I pick e5 for the king to move. Then white knight can move to d2 to check the king and also attack the rook at b1. So yeah, here the rook cannot move because the king is under attack. So we either sacrifice our bishop or move the king. So I will definitely move the king. So after he move, is white turn, and white can attack white is attacking the root at b1. Therefore, it can capture the root. This is undefendable. So that's all from me. Thank you.
A very good day, I bid to the audience. My name is Timorthy Linsum from Information Technology. I will be conducting the presentation on behalf of my team. Discover attack and checks are powerful tools to keep in your arsenal, as the piece move can make a threat independently of the piece it reveals. Like many chess tactics, they succeed because the opponent is unable to make two threats at once, while typically the consequence of discover attack is the gain of material. They do not have to do this to be effective. The tactic can be used merely to gain a tempo. Discover attacks are often as expected and can win a lot of material and the game. Thank you very much for your attention. That's it for me. Thank you.